Hello everyone. This is Omar from the Third Rail. Welcome. We have a special show today. We have a special guest, and we have a serious situation to talk about. Can you imagine living in a world where being a Muslim is a crime, where the simple act of practicing your religion can result in detention, torture, and even death? Unfortunately for the Uyghur, this is a reality. Since 2017, the Chinese government has detained over 1 million Uyghur in the so-called re-education camp. These camps are nothing but prisons where innocent men, women, and children are held without any legal process of due to trial. Their detentions are subjected to torture, brainwashing, and forced labor, even sterilization, leaving them physically and mentally scarred for life. My guest today is I can is the author and a victim of these camps. Her name is Mihrigul Tursun. Forgive me if I cannot. And her book is A Place of No Return. This is the book there on the corner of the thing. Welcome to the podcast, Mr.
Thank you
Tursun.
so much. Thank you so much, brother.
How are you? Can you give us an idea? Can you tell us who you are? Who's to?
Yes, of course. My name is Mihrigul Tursun. I born in the East Turkestan, the Chinese so-called Xinjiang. That name is New Territory. And I came to United States 2018 September. United States government bring me from the Chinese concentration camp from the we call that camp. From
Right.
there to here with my twins kids. Yeah. So I spent more than 3 years and in the Chinese the camp. I have getting a lot of psychological, physical torture there. I witnessed in the 3 months 9 women dead, and of course I lost one of my children. I breast in Egypt triplet, 2 boy, 1 girl.
Yeah.
And then when I go back to China, the Chinese government take me to detention camp, so they
Yeah.
kill one of my son. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you what is happening in the Uyghur, to the Uyghur in China in your own words right now? What's going on?
Now is Uyghur actually is we have how like 90% is Muslim and have some of 10% is Christian,
Right.
and we living in our homeland in our language, culture, religion, and even also everything is total different with the Chinese.
Right.
So now about it's actually start for the 70 year ago,
Yeah.
but it's actually but it kind of coming to more strong this for 2015, from 2014 they are starting to give this total want uh, give a change the Chinese Uyghur nation in our country. So
Mm.
when I study in Egypt bachelor degree, so 2015 when I go back to China because of my triplet, my parents they want to see. So when I go back to China, because I study in another country or because I study without Chinese language another language, and then because I go to Muslim country, so they are think I have terrorist mind or I have to go I cannot have to go out China must be, so I must be stay in China, but I go to China outside China of course with Chinese passport and the visa. So
Mm.
because this reason they told me they catch me to sent me to we call it more than jail but it's kind of Chinese calling detention camp.
Right.
So I live here a lot of time. I stay more than total 7 different camp, and their camp life is very bad. A lot of people enter there and then is he gonna go out when they dead or they are, or especially something like for example I get married with Egyptian,
Right.
not my husband is not Uyghur, so another nation because of my husband Egyptian, so he is still searching me and then Egyptian government searching the kids because this reason I go out from the Chinese camp for a short time to only for 2 months to go to Egypt. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
okay. What is the justification for China in treating the Uyghur like the way they treated them? What are they afraid of?
Actually, our country is not part of China. Our
Right.
country is one country. We have our own flag, own our language, own culture, own religion.
Yeah.
But Chinese government, they take our country. So now, because in our country have a lot of cotton, oil, gold, um, soil, everything is coming to from our country. So and our land is so big also. So they gonna come to control our people to don't want let us to independent, or so they don't want to let us to have religion. And even also because a lot of when I come go out from China, a lot of people don't understand who was the Uyghur, what is why we are looks different with Chinese,
Yeah.
what our religion, but of course we are not Chinese.
No.
So because that reason, and they are doing that, but soon they are told the whole world because they are Muslims, they are terrorists, we're gonna give them education. So
Yeah.
they are never ever educate, so we give them education and they are life to good life, but it's the true is no, not like
Right.
that. They wanna kill all Uyghur. They don't now, for example, now we cannot using our language, we cannot wear our clothes, we cannot get married together. For example, Uyghur girl must be married with Chinese man, and then Chinese Uyghur man and going to education, or is he gonna give them to camp. And if some like me and married woman in every people go to education, the detention camp, they must be give them to sterilization. For
Right.
example, I am 32-year-old now. When they take me to camp, I was only is 25-year-old. They give me to sterilization. Even they
Wow.
start from 16-year-old girl to until 70-year-old woman. They're gonna do all the sterilization, and then they don't want to let us to have our religion. They don't want to our speak our language, and
So
then
they
yeah,
want they want ethnic cleansing. They want to ethnically cleanse the
exactly.
Yugar
We
from the.
want ethnic cleansing. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I heard that there's some form of rape where officials have raped Yugar women to get them pregnant. I don't know. I read that a long time ago. Is there any truth to that? That the officials?
You mean I cannot understand?
No, I said they rape. You know, when they sexually abuse women,
Yes.
Yugar
Yes.
women, by the
Yes.
Chinese officials while their husbands are in concentration camps.
Yes, yes. Even also we have in the concentration camp, people is life is so bad. They're gonna give any Chinese man coming to the camp and then can choose if some girls they like it can get out, get married. If you don't like, they can do whatever they can, sexual harass anything for us. And but outside the camp, like from like our parents, of course, like our sister, if something an outside camp, they're gonna give sent um, every family 2 or 3 Chinese men. If
Right,
woman at home, they're gonna send the Chinese 2 3 men to like family. They're gonna say this is family law. So must be this Chinese man stay in your home, sleep with you, eat with you, and live with you.
right,
So what you are doing and your home 24 hours, they're gonna report for government your life. They're
right.
gonna do that. So in our country now, in like this center, no one free.
Okay, what happened? I think it's the big change came after what's his name? She came to power. Before there was an autonomous region. The Yugo were allowed to practice their religion. All of a sudden, when she came to power as the president of China, things changed. Right? Is it under his rule?
Yeah, yeah. Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's and why is the world silence? Nobody talks about it. Is it even the United States, the United Nations, the Arab Turkey? Because you have a special relationship with Turkey, you are probably Turkish, or you have a
Exactly.
Turkish heritage. Even Erdogan, who's a person, they're not speaking on this issue. It's like everybody's a hush, hush, quiet.
Yes, yes. Because that when I come to United States 2018, also a lot of people doesn't know about that. Also, when I go into the meeting, a lot of congressmen and then meet a lot of this White House people, they didn't know who was a Uyghur. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
know. Even a lot of country. Now we are almost 5 years doing to protest and doing to news, but thanks God, a lot of some
yeah,
country know about what happened to the true.
yeah.
And even also the Xi Jinping invite a lot of Arab country, a lot of Muslim country going to our city to visit, but they are seeing they are, of course, they are seeing this fake show
Yeah,
in our
yeah.
city. But a lot of Muslim country, as you say in the Turkish, a lot of country know about what happened for us, but they are keeping silent because I know they are saying about their countries. They are they don't want. They are scary from China, I think.
I think it's about money, economics,
Yeah,
and
about
interest.
money exactly
Yeah,
because they are saying about their own business with China.
the trade.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. They don't want to lose because our freedom, and they don't want to lose their money or their business.
How many people are detained right now in concentration camp? About
Right now in the United States and any other countries, there are things more than 2 million, but I don't want 2 million. I am sure it's more than 9 million people.
no. My question is how many are detained? How many are in the camps, in the Chinese camps? How many Uyghurs are?
More than 9 million.
No, I mean prisoners in the camps.
Yes.
They have nine. No, no, in the camp or in the region. I know that the population is 40 million Uyghur in the east. It's called East Turkmenistan, right? That's what it's
Yes,
called,
they
right?
call East Turkestan.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How,
and
how many
then
how many people they have in camps, concentration camps?
in the concentration camp, I am 100% sure more than 9 million.
Wow.
Because one, my homeland, small city,
Yeah.
very small city. I don't know there how many people. It's like Arlington County, like a small city inside. We have I know only 7 different camp. One camp when I first entered, I was room number is 210, and
Right.
behind me have 211.
Right.
So one room more than 60 women.
Yeah. Wow.
How many room, one camp,
Yeah.
how many people? If I calculate, it is horrible. The Chinese government now they are saying they're gonna give every home to tell them to change their nation, their ethnic.
Right. Right. Right.
For example, in my home, I have my mom, my father, my brother, my sister, and my brother wife and his brother. When
Right.
I was in the camp, they are pushing to our family.
Right.
Already my brother and his wife, his kids, and then I know that time they changed their ethnic is Chinese.
Right. So the
Actually, his ethnic is writing Uyghur. They
yeah.
changed. So a lot of Uyghur changed. So they are saying they are not calculating. They think so only this how this person Uyghur life now.
Do you think the Chinese will succeed in erasing the culture of the Uyghur, or will just will create more problem in the future for China?
Uh, I think I am not really very understand your question.
Okay, I'm gonna say it slowly. Do you think the Chinese government would be successful in erasing, getting rid of the culture of the Uyghur as a people and making
No,
forget? They're
no,
not going to
they are not.
succeed.
They are not.
Yeah.
Because outside China, as like United States, any another country, we have a lot of Uyghur life.
Right.
We are
Right.
not. We are not stopped. They are even no is a bit because I believe the God.
Yeah.
I'm Muslim. I
Yeah.
believe the Allah.
Yeah.
Allah can Allah can stronger than anything.
Right.
Xi Jinping is nothing for Allah.
Right.
But I believe the Chinese is very soon it gone.
Right. What do the Uyghur do? They're mostly farmers, right? They have I know they have beautiful horses. I mean,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
we have farm, and then we always like Uyghur people very smart, very talent.
Yeah.
If they gonna good if they have freedom, they like to educate a lot, and they like to hard work. And
Right.
then
Right.
in our homeland, every people they have own home, village, horse, a lot of sheep, and then cow like
Yeah.
that. And then a lot of Uyghur also they have own hospital, own market. They
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
like that.
So the Han is there the population of the Han? The Han is the majority. The Han, what they call them, the majority of the people in China. Are they
Yes.
are they moving them into the region to make them live with you?
Yeah, they are start now. They are start and then from the 2 year ago starting they are Chinese giving to all Uyghur people because in our city in East Turkestan
It,
doesn't enough the camp doesn't enough the place to Uyghur to put the in. They are starting to force labor and they are still part of people. Some of people they are using their organ to sell organ harass. After that they are saying like all young men, young girls sent to inside China, and inside China, Chinese, Han Chinese, sent them to our country to tell him to give him high salary and give him the gift home if they coming to our homeland, and give him the beautiful Uyghur wife. And then so they are starting to all Chinese to send our country,
Yeah.
and then our country people send them to China to let him to forced labor.
Do the Chinese use any technology to keep attack to watch the Uyghur people? Like,
Of course, and in our country, we cannot open Google, we cannot open YouTube, we cannot open any internet access. We only using Chinese WeChat and QQ. The Chinese WeChat connect with government app, and every Uyghur cannot using iPhone. And every Uyghur they have every family have one Huawei phone. This Huawei phone cannot close 24-hour, must be open.
right.
So they are using their face scanning every time the report for them. So the Huawei phone recording all homing tokens, speaking everything to for government. So we cannot even any news, anything we cannot send out from our city. And also they are go outside. Every home door have camera. So they can ever go. For example, if you are coming to my neighbor another building, you're gonna come to my home. They're gonna scan your face. 1 minute or 2 minutes, police coming to why you coming to Mihrigul home? What issue? Why happened? Why is that? They are like that.
Right.
Even my neighbor, somebody dead, he cannot tell me my wife or my kid is dead.
Right.
So very horrible life now. Their Uyghur life now.
How many children do Uyghur have? Do they have a lot of children or a little bit of children?
I actually first time I breast triplet.
Yeah.
2 boy, 1 girl. When I go to China, the Chinese government kill one my son.
Yeah.
So they give me to their dead body. And then another, now I have 1 son, Moise, and the Elena daughter is their life.
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to say is that China is having a problem. They're not having babies. They
China now. Before
Uyghur. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, before 20 years ago, Uyghur can 5 kids. After that, Uyghur can have 3 kids. After that, now Uyghur can have only 1 kid. For example, my grandma, they have 24 kids.
Yeah.
Grandma have 24 kids. They have 4 triplets. They have breasts like that.
Right. So now the law, you can't have more than 1 baby in the
Yeah,
Uyghur?
you cannot have more than 1 baby. If you have second, third baby, you have to pay a lot of money for government.
Wow. Because
And
right
then
now,
if they understand, you have 1 kid already, you have pregnant, even 8 months, 9 months, because I witnessed my daughter, my aunt or cousin, they have another daughter, have 1 kid, and they have pregnant. Kids are 8 months in the stomach. They take them to hospital and they give injection, let baby go out.
wow, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And nobody's saying nothing. I can't believe the United States.
We cannot say anything.
See, the
We cannot
problem is
say. Yeah.
a lot of countries are making money in China. They have factories like the United States. They have a lot of trade.
Exactly.
So they choose money over human rights. This is the problem the Uyghur have. The Uyghur have a problem that even if they are being genocidally punished or ethnically cleansed, there's a lot of money involved with these countries. They don't want to lose that money with China. So they just don't look that. They just close their eyes. They pretend nothing is happening, I guess, right? We could agree?
Yes. Now is this all forced labor? A lot of made in China. This 80% all everything is from the cotton is from our country, and everything using our Uyghur forced labor they are doing, and then to send out of China like Nike and then Adidas, any another H&M, all this made in China. All this coming from the forced labor. Yeah.
Okay. What I was gonna say. Hold on. The microphone working. The Chinese the Chinese government is being very cruel to the Uyghur. Are they treating other minority the same way?
I can't hear your voice. Sorry.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
What I'm saying, there's different minorities, like different than Uyghur. There's other people, different people than the Chinese. Are they treating them the same?
No, they are not treating the same. If, for example, any Chinese have Chinese nation, and any another have the Huizu, we're gonna call Huizu or Manju, in another, they are not educated.
Right. Only the Muslim, right?
Yeah, but also have something Huizu as is 1% is another inside China cities. They are Muslim, but they cannot have also, of course, like fasting year months is they cannot fasting. They cannot have pray. They are all, of course, all pray masjid. They broken,
Right.
but they are not educated. Only Uyghurs are education. Yeah.
I know that I read they destroyed a lot of mosques. More than 16,000 mosques has been destroyed in in the Uyghur part of the world. They are destroying the whole culture. This is very vicious what they're doing over there, right?
Yeah, exactly. They destroy all masjid and they give fire all this Quran, our Quran book, Islamic book, everything. But in the I don't know like why Muslim country, if Germany or another country, one person they fire one book, one Quran, they gonna have 1,000 million people coming to protest.
Yeah,
But they say one country like China, they have million and this million and the more million Quran they burning every day, and they throw it, and they are dancing, drinking, make bar, masjid bar. They change to bar. But all Muslims, Muslim countries, know, but they're keeping silent.
right, right. Something happened to my microphone. Give me a second.
Hello? Okay.
I couldn't hear no more. Okay. So you said they are burning the Quran and they are doing. This is the whole idea. So the language of the Uyghur is Uyghur, right? It's not Turkish, right? Or is it almost Turkish?
We are ethnic Turkish, but we are like our language is a language. Some country is 65% similar with Turkish.
Yeah, yeah. So do you think do you have any underground movement that brings pictures and videos to the outside world? Do you have people working underground and try to let the world know what's going inside?
In the our homeland, you mean?
Yeah, in the region, do you have people that are working to try to let the world know what's going on, like videos,
Cannot,
pictures?
cannot.
It's very hard, huh?
Very hard, very hard. Some people they gonna share some video, and because they say like, oh my, they kill my dad, my mom, my son, my kids. I am enough this life. I don't care about that. They share one video and some TikTok or something as WeChat, and
Yeah,
some Uyghur we can find that kid, and the second day this people is gone.
gone. Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. So, when did you decide to write this book, the A Place of No Return? This book is going to be out, I think, in April 3. If anybody wants to buy it and read and understand what's going on, I put it in the description. When did you decide to write the book?
Because in this Allah, my story is I don't believe also I have like that horrible story, and then I am this young, I can how can I continue my life, but I got a lot of testimony after that, and the man writer asked me this about my story, everything.
Yeah,
Then she says she have sick, she gonna go to hospital, like psychological hospital 1 month, and she gonna be retired, and she said how you can like stay like this strong, because you've been through all that. And then
right.
I told her everything, my story, everything. And then she said, can I writing book? Yes, okay. After that we start writing book. It's 2021,
Yeah,
2011, 2021 year. We are writing our book, the German language. After that is the 7 different language we
yeah,
published already.
yeah.
So yeah, because that
I was reading it, and you said you was born in a donkey cart. You know the donkey cart.
yes.
Yeah, I was born in a house. I'm from Yemen. So
Oh.
so I was thinking, wow, we have almost the same life we had, because I lived in a village like you. I didn't know
Mhm.
what the fish looked like. We had no ocean because I live in a mountain. We had this.
Uh-huh.
So I said, wow, it's almost the same as my life, huh? But you had to travel, I think, what, to the hospital, and oh, this is your mother. Your mother died at the age of 17, giving birth to you, right? So your grandmother had to raise you, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, I grew up with my grandma. So because
Yeah,
now until now I love adult older people so much. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So when were you taken as a prisoner? What age you were taken to the?
When I was 25-year old.
They came and take you from the house.
No, they take me to from airport because when 24-year-old last month, I 25-year-old, I breast kids
Yeah,
Egypt,
yeah,
and I take my triplet when I go back to my homeland. Just arrive the airport,
yeah.
and then the airport they take me to my triplet. Take another way. They take me to from the airport, put the black hood, and then harass
Yeah,
me.
but your baby, your children are Egyptian citizens, right?
Yes, my kid is Egyptian citizen because this reason, because my kid is Egyptian citizen and because I get married with Egyptian,
Yeah,
so I am live now. But of
right.
course, until now, I lost all my father, mother, sister, brother, and then my husband. Until now, we are doesn't have any information.
So you mean you don't know where your mother is? You don't know where they are?
I didn't know, and I didn't know they are live or not. Until now, I hope if I have chance to go back my country or listen one time my mother voice, I will. This is of course my second mom.
Yeah.
My birth mom is passed away. I don't see her never. I don't know
Oh,
what she looks like. My second mom, I love her also. My dad, I love them so much. But
yeah.
until now, because of me, they take my parents, my sister, brother from my home. 26 people.
Right,
I
right, right.
received from the 26 people, 11 already dead in the camp.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question. I forgot to ask you before. Have the Uyghur ever did any terrorists or have they blew up anything
No, Uyghur never ever did any terrorists or any
against the
something.
Chinese government? Nothing, right?
But yes, Chinese government is first terrorist in the world.
Yeah, yeah. So the whole idea is they're afraid because the Uyghur have a different culture, they have a
Yeah, we just
religion. They,
we just want to tell him to. We want our language. We want to wear our clothes. We want our religion. And we want our our language, school, our country, our freedom. But he don't know. He don't want to give us.
yeah,
But because why they are very scary, lost our country. But
right, right.
I believe one day we will take our country.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the problem you have a lot of problems because China is a big country and it's a powerful country now. The economically is very powerful,
Yeah,
but
I know.
maybe
I
yeah,
know. Yeah,
maybe the more that people like you and other people talk and educate the people, educate the Congress in the United States, you
yeah,
could have something maybe to help them live a little better life than what they're doing right now.
yeah.
Because
Because I believe a lot of good heart and then right way people a lot in the world.
right,
They can help us. They can behind us. First,
yeah,
Allah can help us. Second, they can behind us. Like United States, I hope like United States and other like Canada and another big country help us, support us, and then let China stop genocide, go back to their country, and then we
yeah,
can maybe get this freedom. Because I am in the 5 year in the United States,
yeah,
I didn't stopping by the Chinese government threatening me until now in this country.
right, right, right.
Until now, United States FBI protect me, but they are not stopping. They are trying to beating my car and the Uber. They are try. I moved a lot of home in the 5 year. I moved to more than 9 house in there. They are trying to broken my window or
Oh,
insert some letter wanting me stop doing action, but I am not stop. I am not scary. I
yeah.
always scary from the Allah. I am never ever scary from the Chinese.
Well, why did you become an American citizen? Are you an American citizen yet or not yet?
I am now a yes.
Okay, if you're an American citizen, you're okay because they cannot touch you any place no more. Well, what I'm saying is that that I have written that they send people to bother like people who are against the government in China. They harass them. They try to get them, or they try, to put fear. Oh, we're gonna kill your mother. We're gonna kill your brother if you don't come home. Did they do that to you? Did they tell you if you don't come back?
Yeah, first year when I come to United States, first
Yeah,
year I using Chinese WeChat was my Chinese phone, and
yeah,
they let my father mother calling me to with Chinese WeChat. My mother, I listen my mother, they are crying like that. What are you doing? Can you come back faster? Help us! And I think somebody pushing you and doing like that. And
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
country is so good, you know. And
Yeah.
then I say, what you talking about, mom? Are you okay? You are in the camp or you are go back to home?
Yeah.
And then she say, please go to Chinese embassy to what you say and then tell him to all liar, because if you want me, let us to live, please stop your action, come back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I told him, sorry, I cannot go back. I want to go back. I cannot go back, but I am continue my action. Please forgive me, my mom, my dad, because I can save my father, mother.
Yeah.
Chinese government try to buying me, try
Right.
to let me stop, try to pay for me a lot of money. I don't
Yeah.
need. I
I know.
don't need money. I can save my father, mother. I can keep quiet. Maybe my father, mother, sister, brother life. But what
Yeah.
about another million of my people? Who gonna stop? Who gonna do that? So I I am telling to here to for if my father, mother, and after that my sister, brother listen to this, they will understand. Please forgive me, but
Yeah.
I cannot stop. I don't
You
want to
can't.
stop.
Yeah. Yeah. You can.
Yes.
I know. I was when I was researching you and see about you. They have some video by the Chinese TV, CCDT, whatever it's called, exposed. Tucson
Yes.
is
They
Tucson is
doing expose. I
yeah.
want to say to here, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because this show
Tucson is a liar. Tucson is this.
exactly
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
they're showing a lot of Chinese document. I understand Chinese 100% writing, reading everything.
Yeah,
He's saying to another people, oh, it's maybe true document because they are not understand. But
right.
he is writing all not my son name by Chinese, and then
Yeah,
this showing the parent's signature is not my signature, another lady woman signature. Even
yeah,
my kid's date of birth is wrong.
yeah,
So they are showing any document. You know that?
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have an organization here in the United States? A you got organization, human rights organization here?
Yeah, we have a lot of organization here, Uyghur Culture Organization, Human
Yeah,
Rights, and then UAA, United Nation
yeah.
Organization. Yeah, a lot of more than five different organization.
So have you met which congressman? Have you went to met the congressman in Washington?
I'm meeting like more than 53 congressmen and the
Yeah,
senator inside.
yeah,
And of course, before Biden administration, I'm meeting with the Trump administration, President Trump, and they are all in the White House.
yeah. So
And
what?
I was a meeting before as a Mike Pompeo, and then now, of course, change Minister Blinken
Yeah,
and another camp survivors. They are meeting with them, and we have also very soon. I will meeting with them too. I take the appointment, and then I will give them to my new book to tell him to thanks, because until now they give me the freedom. I am this country free with my kids. Their
yeah.
education good, and then I am free because I am speaking out. Yeah.
So what they telling you, the congressman, they're gonna help you, or they're gonna introduce laws, or they're just saying yes, 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 and they don't do
Yeah,
nothing?
they gonna help us, of course. Until now, when I come from United States, to until now is already three different bill already passed
Uh,
in the congressman. Also, they are still starts supporting us, but of course, this is nothing. This is not enough. I hope to United States all government and then all senator and the congressman keep going to serious for this Uyghur issue and become our voice, help
I
us.
I know they have a bill in Washington. I think that you can now buy products made from slave labor in the East
For saver, yes.
Turkestan, right? It is the law
Yes,
now. Is law
yes, yes. It is made in China. Yes, all
is
made
a
in
law
China.
here yet, or still a bill?
Still bill. Yes.
They didn't pass it yet, right?
I think it's not passed until now yet. Yes.
No. See the problem you have, yeah, the problem. Apple, they make a lot of money from iPhones. They make cheap. The Chinese work free,
Yeah.
factories. So
Yeah.
the whole idea, we as American, I'm an American citizen,
Mm-hmm.
we have this thing about capitalism. We love money. Americans, we love money, and we destroyed our country, America, because we moved all the factories to China. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of Americans don't work no more, like in the Midwest. That's why we have the problems. So it is hard to get these companies to stop or pull out of China or do something. Listen, you gotta treat these people like human beings. If not, we can't do no more business with you. Nobody's doing that for the you God. That's the problem you guys are having, right?
Yes, yes. Because I always try to let the United States government and the you and me, like a lot of people, I hope that they can let this government stop and then wake up, because the Chinese is they are saying they are in the world very strong country.
Right.
Because I live in China, I study in China, I grew up in China, I know they are mind everything. They
Right.
tell every Chinese and every people they are very proud of their self. They think they are very strong. So because they can make every provide every country everything, so they can control whole world. This is their
Right.
words. But I think why like United States, this is very big land, big country, and a lot of people coming here. Why they are giving their factory to make in China and then made in come here? It's better than making United States, and then here people work on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have problems here. Before the 1990, we had a lot of factories in America. We make everything here, like umbrella, air condition, toys, everything we make here.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, whoosh, everything moved to China. The American people don't work, like in Ohio, Iowa, and all the stuff. Have you ever met with companies? Did you do the Uyghur organization meet with companies and tell them what are you doing? I mean,
Yeah, we go to Apple story, but of course they are denied to meet with us, and
yeah,
we protest outside the Apple company, and we like Volkswagen. We go to protest about Volkswagen. They are also deny. I don't know. I am not very good about that. I don't know they are go out already or not. But also
yeah,
like Hikvision camera, a lot of big company before in the China, they are already a lot of company already go out from the China. Of course, Chinese also doesn't want to using like they let out Costco outside, go out from China. They don't want the Walmart to go out. They want the Starbucks, the McDonald's, Kentucky, everything they will let out go out from China, because they don't want to use anymore not made in China. Actually,
yeah,
in Chinese people only they love their own product. They don't want to
yeah,
buy any another country stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't understand why American like another country they
yeah.
love Chinese product.
They're
Why they
cheap.
are not make is this factory in only his country, and then they
'Cause
are working on it.
if you go to Walmart, everything is from China. Maybe 90% of the products are from China. If you go to, Walmart is the biggest company in the United States. Employs more than maybe 20, 30,000 people. So,
Yes.
so we have an addiction. America, like drugs, we have an addiction to the to free labor. It's cheap labor. They pay them what, $1 an hour, 50 cents an hour, and all that stuff. So you said Apple refused to meet with you guys. Apple refused.
Yeah, Apple refused, yes.
Do you have any relationship with other organizations, like they could help you, like other different organization, like Jewish organization, like Hispanic organization, like different,
Yeah, we have very good relationship with the Jewish
because
organization.
they could help a lot.
Yeah,
You
they
understand?
helped a lot, and they always help us to protest until now. From the 2015 to until now,
Yeah,
they hear about my story.
yeah,
Every week Thursday they're gonna go to Chinese embassy outside. They
yeah.
protest all Jewish community. I am very appreciate for
Wow,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because in the United States you need allies. If
Yeah,
you're a
because
small
they
kid,
always say they have also like us situation before, and then yeah, because they can understand, they feel us. But
so
yeah.
I mean, because they're doing so many bad things to the yoga, like the men, and punishing the men, and maybe when they come out, they're gonna be very mad at China. Maybe they're gonna do something really bad, because before they make peace, they don't want no problem. Now every day you take my family, you kill my children, you sterilize my wife. You're gonna have problem with these young people when they grow. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna hate China. They're not gonna be Chinese citizen, right or
Yes,
wrong?
yes, of
Huh?
course. Even also inside China, some young people also coming to United States, go another countries. They are like uh, against is fighting with Chinese government, because they understand the Chinese government doing is not right. It's a very wrong way.
Yeah, they're gonna
But
make them.
yeah,
They're gonna make them terrorists. If they're not terrorists, they're gonna make them terrorists, because you understand.
exactly.
Because that's how
Yeah,
you do it. When you do that bad thing, if somebody's not bad, you're gonna make him bad. You understand in the long run, right?
yes.
Well,
Even my children until now they are 7 year olds. They are understanding why we are that we don't have daddy, we don't have grandmother. We are why we have here like Mark, because both of them they have Mark. They're gonna soldier the 3 kids.
yeah.
And I say because Chinese doing that. Oh, why Chinese? Chinese they understand the Chinese mind so bad. They are like that.
Right.
The Chinese government.
Your husband is here, right? The whole family is here.
No, my husband, my kid is born. Until now, we are separate.
Yeah.
So until now, I am searching. I hope that my husband coming and then stay united with us. But I try to U.S. government help me to bring my husband. Of course, my husband until now threat under the threat by the Chinese government. They moved to this country. They try to getting United States visa until now. They cannot give my husband visa.
It's your husband is Egyptian, right?
Yes, he is Egyptian.
So China they don't have no problem. They can't do nothing, right?
Because my husband can take me go out from China, so they sent me to United States. Because
Oh,
actually the Chinese government wanted me to come back China. But
yeah.
after that, they are buying some people, some government people, and then they are searching him, give him the problem.
So what do you want to tell the people? How could they help the Uyghur? Like somebody who doesn't know, how could they help you and help the Uyghur people? What do you want people to do?
I want people to try to Google writing Uyghur.com, or try to writing my name Mihrigul Tursun, and then checking video and like YouTube, or try to reading my book, can understand who is Uyghur and what kind of people Uyghur, and then if try to stop buying Chinese product, any kind of Chinese made in China, clothes, cotton, everything, and then become voice, tell your friend or neighbor what is Chinese doing for us, and then try to if send your company, your country as a senator or government writing letter, let him to talk about Chinese, give become our voice, give our power.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I enjoyed the guy. So what I could tell the people is, please buy the book. You get an idea of how the re-education, how they take the children to 4,000 miles or miles to teach them Chinese, to try to brainwash them, and how in this day and age, in the 21st century, you have a people who are being ethnically cleansed while the world watch. Nobody's helping the Uyghur. Nobody cares because everybody's after the money. And it's a shame. Later on, people are going to say they're going to regret what they do to the Uyghur. They're going to be regretful that they let this happen, I guess. Right? You agree with me with that, right?
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah.
All right, so I want to thank you very much for coming. I hope I could help you. I read about the Uyghur. I'm a Muslim from Yemen, and I do, on Twitter I do write about the Uyghur, free the Uyghur sometime, or I write something, like a tweet. Everybody got to do something to help help any people. It doesn't matter even Uyghur or no Uyghur. Anybody who's oppressed, we have to help them no matter what, because this is the only way that's gonna go. I want to thank you for coming and. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you so much, Mr. Aymar. Even also you coming to here till us. Thank you so much. And then all your friends, please, I don't know, take a very special time to with your family. Enjoy, because I lost this chance with me.
I enjoy it. I hope I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna buy your book. They send me a manuscript, but I am gonna buy the book and I want to read it. I really enjoyed when I read it, because it's like my life. The beginning, how you live, the farm life, how you got to go, no hospitals, no nothing like that. Yeah. But anyway, I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish the Uyghur people, inshallah, independence and prosperity. Okay, thank you very much, Tursun.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye.
God bless.
All right, thank you. There you have it. Go buy the book. Learn about the Uyghur. Thank you very much, sister. Take care.